Because it's time to get back down to business here. Is what it is time for. The Goons are fresh off of a solid draft. Question is, can we make it back into a playoff spot? And I don't know the answer to that. Oh boy. How much is Winkler looking for? We might as well qualify Winkler and see if we can get extra draft picks for him. We might as well. Copeland wants a lot of money. Copeland. Galchenyuk's doing the 31 team challenge. He really is. Oh, finally broke down and got NCAA 13 again. Nice, nearly. It's a hell of a game. Alright, let's see if we can, yeah, 32nd team, right? It will be eventually. 7-4, 7-5. Whoops. 7-4, 7-5 to 5. Nope. Times 0.85. See if we can get the 85% trick to work here. We'll go down to 6-3-7-5. See if that works. Welcome to seasonal depression. Can't let the Leafs beat you down that heavily, you know? Wow, Peters is looking for under $1 million. That's crazy. We've really beaten that guy's confidence into the dirt. Let's sign Zigamanis. We'll hold on to Listen for the hell of it. Just because we don't know what's going to happen with the other goalies. We'll just pay him the max. Let's see, defensively, Ebbett needs a boatload of money. I think the most important part of you being home is Patriot Dog, right? Why not keep Copeland qualify, or why not keep Winkler and qualify Copeland? Because you can't qualify a UFA. That's not how it works. You can only qualify RFAs. And we did qualify Copeland in the past, and nobody took him. We qualified Winkler last year, and nobody took him. So maybe the AIs in this game know something we don't. Alright, Kasperitis wants a 5-year deal. Let's be honest, we might as well make it an 8-year deal and get that out of the way. Tom Baum, I have considered that Pirates jersey you sent me. I haven't made a decision yet, but very tempted. I've kind of calmed down on the jersey buying front, but I am very tempted. Where do I like streaming more, at home or the other place? They both have their advantages. I'd probably say at the girlfriend's at this point. Is, you know, just something I'm kind of used to. Go figure. Just noticed you were at home. Indeed. I'll be here, like I said, going back on Thursday. So, yeah, tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be here. In the OG. In the OG setup. You basically live there now. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Other things might be happening. Who's to say? We've been together almost a year. We'll just move in already. I mean, we might unofficially, essentially be moved in together already. There might unofficially, potentially unofficially be a place happening. Who's to say? Who's to say what 2021 can bring? Oh, God. According to Money Puck, the Leafs had a 99.97% chance of winning tonight's game after their 5th goal. And that is why you never bet on hockey, kids. Don't do it. It is far, far too unpredictable. It really is. Anything happened hockey-wise earlier? No. Nah, don't worry about it, Donna. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Alright, we are gonna have some dudes we gotta let go of. Hello, Deej. I can't wait for tomorrow when Deej and I record the podcast and he just goes crazy over the Leafs blowing it. Altex, what is going on? #1 NASCAR streamer, it's Altex. How'd the Be a Pro go, buddy? I was lurking a little bit. I hope it went well. Never bet on the Atlanta Falcons. Never bet on the Atlanta Falcons. Never bet on hockey in general. That's just something you don't do. OG has the game now. I've heard. Now, I don't have my wheel with me because it makes more sense to take other stuff with me back to the girlfriends for the sake of, like, hey, extra jerseys, stuff like that. Maybe some of the other older consoles as well. But yeah, I'm not against more racing tonight. Even though, I'll be honest, man, I felt great on that wheel the other night. I felt like I was crushing it, particularly at Michigan. Like, that was a race for me, you know? Let's see. Just waiting for the talk about Galchenyuk. There's really nothing to say. Like, I hate to say it, but like, he had that major injury a couple of years ago, and he's just never been the same, and I don't know if Alex Galchenyuk's an NHLer. Don't you have to buy heat? I mean, if you don't already have it, I have it. Yeah, man, I don't know if Alex Galchenyuk's an NHL option. I just don't. Maybe he finds his form with the Leafs, but I mean, man, I'm not taking that bet at this stage, you know? It's just not something that I'm doing. So. What'd you think of me and how I stream? I mean, Altex, it's... I can get back to you in more detail later, but I mean, I don't watch your stream and say, he could be doing this better. You know? Because the problem is, right, like, you don't want to copy anybody. Like, the only thing that I've taken from other streamers, I feel, is just mentality. Like, the idea of, and I got this from one Himokio, which would be, never pay attention to your view count when you're streaming. You know, again, you have that little button on your dashboard. You can just turn off the view count. Never look at it. Never look at it. So I can get back to you in further detail later if you still want, but... Alright, I just wasted time with Copeland. I accidentally simmed an extra day when I didn't want to. It's time to start handing out a little bit more money. There's a lot of dudes just rejected those big contracts. Okay, we gotta re-sign Kasperitis. Let's just see if we can sign him to basically what he wants. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God, we have 10 defensemen signed already. So I hate to say it, but one Zach Wheel was a 7th round pick way back in 2024. He is never going to make it. Zach Wheel is on the way out. Then there's also Mohammed Shore, 6th round pick in the same draft. And yeah, Mo Shore is also on the way out. Hate to say it as well, Cliff Maloney I don't think is going to show any more improvements. 4th round pick in 2024. That 2024 draft for us sucked. I think we get rid of Maloney. Same thing here, Isaac Dempsey. 2023 draft. But he's on the way out as well. He's just not going to get any better. We might as well cut the dead weight. So now we just need those top 3 to sign. And obviously the strategy is, you know, leave Dansk unsigned until next year. Leave McCutcheon unsigned until next year. We're not desperate for those guys to be on roster yet. Forward-wise, Oberg. Can pretty much just offer you what you want. Carlton. I really wish more of these guys had just signed, but what are you going to do? 2029 already. I know. Well, you got to figure. We've been... At least for the YouTube side of things, when I cut it up, it's been like an episode, or a season an episode, you know? We'll leave Valentenko unsigned, but I'm optimistic about that guy. Is there anybody else who desperately needed to be signed? No. So let's see. A deadweight that put up 44 points in the AHL. But it's the AHL, you know? That doesn't mean anything in relation to NHL success. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, just had to check something really quick. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, oh boy. So that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a real shortage of forwards here, to be honest. So, Ty Domi. we're going to look to bring back for the year. We might have to dip back into the veteran pool because I don't really want to sign people until they're ready. But I think we let go of some vets before it was really time to let them go. Let's bring back Koltsov for the year, even though he's not that good. Does the Habs, that's not English. Do the Habs have a chance at the Cup this year? I mean, yes, because, again, out of the North Division, someone's guaranteed to make the Final Four. And at least as it stands, it looks like it's going to be the Leafs or the Habs out of that North Division. So, if you're asking me who I'd bet on between the two, I'd still bet on the Leafs over the Habs, but that doesn't say that much at this stage. Alright, I've had a couple of people reject again, including Copeland. He is being a real pain in the ass. Alright, let's do the typical 1 year, way more money than they're looking for. Team dominated the Canucks more than any sim could wish for. I mean, they did. And, yeah. Didn't Louis have medium top 6 potential at one point? Yes. And he never really carved out a spot on this team. Yeah, say it's okay. I had to be sarcastic because obviously it's a question about, hey, can the Habs do well? Which, I mean, yeah, obviously short term I think they can. I still don't like some of the contracts on that team, but hey, short term, it's tough to bet against them. Alright. So we are good aside from the goaltending and those defensemen. And all three signed. Perfect. So let's see. Number one, of course, what the coaching staff is going to be. That's the big question. But, I mean, three questions here heading into this. One, what veterans are out there for forwards that we can sign? Two, can we get the proper coach? Three, will our goaltender get offer sheeted? Those are the questions. Hello, Paulie. How are you? Okay, so for enforcers. I mean, there are some dudes here that went undrafted. Like Heinrich. It's a draft of glory. But honestly, I feel like I'm just going to be like, let's just sign this dude. Because who cares? It's on an ELC. We need some extra forwards anyway who might be able to make it. Same for Davis Lacosta. This guy might have an outside chance. He hasn't even been signed to his ELC. Wish that dude was level up on him 6. We'll sign this dude as well. Ah, maybe not. Let's sign Rob Ray to that big money deal. And then we should be good. What's there? Scout with the last name of McMuffin? Probably. McMuffin's a very infamous surname in this game for some reason. I don't know why it exists. It just does though. Okay. So we're still going to go for the highest overall coaches, right? Let's get rid of our goalie coaches. We'll get the highest rated people involved in the mix, maybe. Because I think it's worth trying the highest rated people first. And then if that doesn't happen, we look to the lower level people who might have a better shot. Yeah, I think it makes all the sense in the world to try and get the highest rated people to work first. If you remember from this guy, I do remember the Game of Thrones team, Gamer Boy. Who'd you go with at quarterback? Did you go with the Night King? Never forget, man, how he just sniped that dragon. 3-4-D setup is Tormund, the Mountain, and Khal Drogo. Night King, of course. Gamer Boy, you're making me real proud here. Game of Thrones, a show the girlfriend's never seen, and it's tough to sell her on it as much because of the last 2 seasons, but one of these days I'm going to rewatch that show and just try to accept it, you know? Tampa or Boston, first Avs or Vegas in the final. I mean, I said, because I wasn't sure at the time how the reseeding worked, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if like Tampa and Philly ended up playing in the finals, but I'm pretty sure that's impossible. Because I don't remember, like, there's the West and then the Central. So the winner, like, the winner of the West and the winner of the Central play each other in the semifinals, right? Because if so, then you could technically have a Tampa-Philly final. But then again, it reseeds, so I don't know. I thought Tampa or Philly could make the finals, though, for sure. And I mean, Tampa, aside from the fact that Florida is the best team in the state of Florida, Tampa's obviously still sick. All right, we're going to sign Perez here as well, even though we know he didn't work that well. He was the guy, I think, that was fired by the Rangers. We're going to look to bring him back. And, again, we're just going to look for the highest rated options first, and if it doesn't work, we'll look at the lower level options. But this way we have the highest rated coaching staff around a lesser coach if it happens. That's my thought process. Brit, you haven't missed much. Just going through the re-sign phase. We still got a bit of a ways to go. Bit of a ways to go in this off-season, of course. It is a bit time-consuming. Of course, especially too when you got to offer coaches about a lot of money. Does having a good goalie coach actually do anything? I mean, have I like put it to the test to find out 100% if it does anything? No. But in theory, should it make your goalies perform at a higher level, or if they have a high teaching stat, should it help your AHL goalies improve? Yes. But again, I can't prove it with 100% certainty. Same rotations for the game tonight, Devils. It's literally in the stream title. Yes. Unless something comes up and we maybe switch over to like NASCAR or something again, just because I had a blast with that on Saturday. Alright, let's sign us a couple of scouts. I don't know how many we needed. We'll send out deals to all of the A-minuses. There's McMuffin. There was McMuffin. Alright, so this should be a quick and easy off-season. Holland signed. Beijing isn't as a scout. I don't know how much Heat 5 is. You could have Googled it instead of asking me. I'm just saying. Nilsson rejected as a staff member because we don't have space. And the other guy signed. Perfect. Need to explain the coaching and everything. Yeah, that's one of the things I've talked about to them directly. Is like, hey, can we please have like full transparency? Like, there's no reason why people should still be asking me in 2021, hey, what does Poise do? You know? No reason for it. That extra bit of transparency would be great. And I mean, again, feel free to ask someone like Timo from the Baker and Timo show, does Tookie get sassy with the devs, or is he a bootlicker? Feel free to ask around. I sometimes don't word these questions in the nicest way. Okay, so first step here. Number one, double check the unsigned. Yes, so McCutcheon and Dansk will both be NHL caliber next year, which is beautiful. And Valentenko is almost NHL caliber this year. So I'm very excited for Valentenko. So we got 3 dudes guaranteed to join the roster next year. Definitely leave them unsigned. That's been working out a little bit better. Next up, set up the team. Actually, we got to go sign our goalie. We have to go sign our goalie. I made fun of Aubrey Huff today for having a girl's name. I think they're called a latte-drinking skinny jean wearer. Because you know. Because you know, Socks. If you like lattes, you must like men. God, some people are so stupid. Oh, Charles, take it easy, buddy. We'll catch you later. Alright, I need this dude to sign. Thank you, Winkler. Alright, we'll bring you back. $26 for NASCAR Heat 5 isn't that bad. Would I rather be stuck with Bobrovsky or Price? Price. Alright, so we have Winkler and Copeland. Honestly, I don't know if Peters should be the AHL starter or not. Because I feel like Zigomanis should get that starting time. That's a tough call. Defense, Evan Kasparis, Alexandrov, Johnson, of course, who we just picked up in the draft, 2nd overall, is on the team. Then we have Sopel, and an Eaton or Cope, if not Pajot. So we got 3 defensemen who could fit the team. Eaton's 25, low 4. Cope is 26. Pajot, ideally, would be on the team. So we'll see if we can get the scheme fit. And then forward-wise, ideally, again, we'd send down Domi, Larocque, and Ray. see. So it'd be our 10, 11, 12, 13 with Peterson. So send down Peterson. So then, Louis, I have no loyalty to. So call up Ty Domi. Bentley can get better. I think Nerminen can get better. He can. Koltsov can get better. So that's the only move, is swapping out Louis for Ty Domi. Probably. If we wanted a higher overall. But then again, Louis last year did, or 2 years ago, put up 20 points. So I'm willing to try this. I'm willing to try this with just all forwards that we've drafted. Why are the Leafs so bad? I mean, they're the top goddamn team in the NHL, and they just happen to lose. Like, I don't know, man. It's definitely a loss worth overreacting to in a way, but I wouldn't. Okay, so right now, we have our roster. Now, can any of these coaches perfectly fit with this team, or do we have to take a lower overall coach? So Brindamore is a 59% fit. He doesn't fit Bayer, but he does fit the defense well. Let's call up Holland. 59% fit. He struggles probably a bit too much with the defense. What about Ruedel? 55. Probably a bit too weak with Ebbett, Kasparaitis, and Pajot, so he's not going to be the guy. What about Niedermeyer? 61 for Niedermeyer, but honestly, it's not a good 61. Like, he's not good with Bayer, he's not good with Alexandrov or Sopel. Might be a 61, but there's no way. Like, he's better with some players, but a bit too weak with others. It's just because he had a full bar with other people. Gallagher. 57. Not good enough with 3 of our defensemen. Who's my favorite NHL team? The Minnesota Wild. Let's see. Perez is on a 6. Ooh, Perez. It's a bit weak with Pajot and Johnson. Let's go try this really quickly. Did I just lose a coach? Did I fire somebody? No, I put someone as a goalie coach. Never mind. Duh. That's what I was afraid of. The defense doesn't work now. We have to prioritize the defense first. Damn. Alright, so Perez definitely doesn't work. Gallagher didn't work either, right? 57 for Galley. Yeah. I don't know if I'm 100% on board with any of these options. Who is out there? Unfortunately, it has to be someone who's looking for an NHL job to be able to see their scheme fit. 61, but he's not good with the defense. A 60 for McLeod, who we had before. He's not good with Johnson or Pajot, but he's really good with everybody else. Pyatt has the same thing. 64 for Bodens. He's horrible for Johnson, but for everyone else, he's pretty good. Sean Bodens might work. Pete's bad with Pajot, bad with too many defenders. Ritu is incredible for our defenders, not good with Niedermeyer and Bayer. We might have to try out Ritu again. That's a bit too weak. Ritu might be worth a look here. Then there's Smithson, not good enough with the defense. Bannister. Matthew Bannister. Physical scheme. Let's try this guy. Let's try this guy. Hold on here. Matthew Bannister. This might be the guy. This might be the guy. Hockey News list of Chicago's having the worst tandem. Saying Subban's the best goalie of the 3. I mean, you could have argued Subban was the best goalie of the 3 heading into the season. I don't think anyone thought Lankinen would be this good. Okay. Alright, Bannister signed. How good are we with Bannister? I did not think we'd be that bad defensively. Really? Bannister's not the guy. I honestly thought we had the right option there. Really? Really? Like Pajot, Johnson, Sopel, they're all at like half. Shit. Alright, Bannister's not our guy. So it has to be someone who's good with the defense first. Holland's definitely not the guy. I'm gonna double check with Ruedel. Ruedel's definitely not the guy. I mean, this is where our chemistry starts and ends. It's gotta be with that defense. So chance it could be Brindamore, but ideally we'd find someone who's better with Bayer. Like, that's the key. Find someone who's good with the defense and find someone who's good with Bayer. It's definitely not Orlando Niedermeyer. Gallagher. It's not him. He's not good enough with the defense. There has to be this one coach who fits the description that we're looking for. And if we don't find him, it's just not going to happen. It's a fair point, Yeller. I should look at what our defenders prefer. Alright. So, I mean, the pinch shoot options changed, though. All of our defensemen prefer the pinch style. Some are good with shooting, some are good with cycling. Most are good with cycling. Actually, it's 50-50. So we just need a defense that has pinch first as an option. Alright. I know we can find the head coach that fits for this team. And if we do, we're going to make the playoffs. I'm that confident. For the defense, pinch. Now it's hold. Okay, so yeah, Ritu with the 3 pinches. Ritu is absolutely our favorite right now. Don't let me forget that, guys. But Jace Ritu is the one worth looking at right now. Who I think we had before, but I think he fits even better. And then for associate coach, okay, we're looking for a coach that likes his defense to pin. Patrick Marleau. He's not good enough with the forwards, though. Oberg, Bayer, Ekman, Bentley. He's marvelous for the defense. He's just awful with our forwards. It's not going to work. And again, looking for a guy who has pinch in at least 2 out of the 3 spots to match our defense. Pavel Smirnov. Horrible with our star forwards again, though. It's looking like Ritu right now. Again, looking for pinch as the top option here. Hans Krupp. It actually, okay, it is still showing. Ooh, Hans Krupp. It's him or Ritu so far. Hans Krupp is the German. Okay. Hey, he's horrible. He runs a good power play. But he fits the bill of the defense and works out pretty well with the forwards. I think that's our guy. Go figure, the Liverpool fan's going to bring in a German who can instill confidence. Bunka's not good enough with our forwards, unfortunately.
What if I go stronger?
Matteo McMuffin. He's amazing with our defense. Matteo McMuffin. Hans Krupp or Ritu. Don't forget the name McMuffin. Riley's really good with our defense too, but I feel like our forwards would be too low. He'd be a lesser option. Spencer Cullimore. Too poor with the forwards. Ristolainen. Risto's not that bad. Risto's not that bad. We have options that fit. Ethan Phillips? No. Okay. Is it mandatory laughing damage leaves? You can if you want. I feel like I've rubbed salt into the wounds enough. Let's go for Krupp first. We're gonna see if the Zajem and Hans Krupp will work. If not, we go to McMuffin. Hans, are you the answer? Are you the answer for this team? If we can just find this coach. And it might be Hans Krupp. Ritu is the other option as well. Go best Lions. Okay, the defense works. It's nothing phenomenal, but it works. Kasperitis would have to be down on the third pair, but it works. Okay. Forwards. Who's bad on this top line? A drop Niedermeyer. Again, it just doesn't work with Bayer. Fuck. It doesn't work with anybody, though. He doesn't work with our top line. It just doesn't work. There'd be no way to keep Bayer on that top line. Shit. Yeah, man, there's just no way. This song's fucking wild, by the way. I think ideally, though, we'd try to see if we could keep Bayer on the top line. Alright, I've had enough of this song. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. At least calm the hell down. I think we gotta fire Hans Krupp. It's just not quite what we're looking for. Let's try Ritu, who we have had before. We'll see if he works. If not, we go to McMuffin. One of these coaches is going to be the fit for this team that we need. I wish Hans Krupp happened to work, but he didn't. Okay, Ritu has accepted. What do we got for Ritu here? Forwards are looking rough. The defense works. He just doesn't work with the forwards, though. It's the same thing. We have two guys that work with the defense and the forwards, but they can't keep Joe Bayer on the top line. And that's what we need. So Ritu doesn't work either. Let's go back to the assistant coaches. There was nobody an associate, right? I don't think there was anybody an associate. Was Smirnoff an option? We called out Smirnoff as a potential option, didn't we? I just don't think he's going to be good enough with our key forwards to make it work. And we went to NHL assistant. Let's go for McMuffin. When in doubt, turn things over to Matteo McMuffin. Is this the coach? My only fear is that he's 64, which means we might not even have him as a coach for that long. He signs. Is this the coach to bring it all together? Fuck. The defense works. Is there any way to keep Bayer on that top line? I don't think there is. That might just be something we have to settle for. I just don't know if there's a way to keep Bayer on that goddamn top line. Just doesn't look like it. Fuck. Dude, we gotta find a way. Come on, man, please. Fuck. He's not the guy either. We are trying to find the perfect coach, and I don't think they exist. I genuinely don't think at this point that they exist. This sucks, man. Let's try Ethan Phillips. Let's try Ethan Phillips. Who used to be a medium top six. He's a real Jake Bengoa, isn't he? Isn't he? Leave the top line. I just feel like it's had too much of a negative effect, unfortunately. Alright, Phillips. Come on. How's the defense look? Defense is manageable. How do the forwards work? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck. Dude, we can get it down to a -1. Like, you gotta be kidding me. We're so close. Orbit fits that top line pretty well. I just need to be able to keep Bayer on that top line. He slows down too much if he's not there. But it has to be with them all being power forwards, I'm quite sure. So let's see. So we don't have any enforcer forwards here. And I feel like if we did, that might make the difference. Let me check something really quickly. So instead of Louis, what if we have Domi, LaRock, or Ray? Come on, man. Damn it. Robbie Ray? No. Are we going to be able to find the perfect coach? We gotta find it. If they're out there to be found, we gotta find them. Okay. So really quickly, back to edit lines. We know what we're looking for from the defense. We know we're looking for pinching from the defense. For Bayer, it's dump, balanced, and block. That's what we need. We're also 3-1 this preseason, despite the fact we've had 7 different coaches. Okay. We'll start looking in the AHL now. AHL head coach. So we're looking for the guy that has pinch as a defense option. Okay, Nicholson. Line strategies, nothing matches. Again, we need pinch on the bottom for 2 out of 3. We're not going to get it there. What about for associate? Come on, man. Okay. Behind the net. Carry. Cycle. Don't block. Fuck. None of that fits. Dump strategy doesn't fit. Shoot, cycle, yeah. Shoot, cycle, balance. None of it fits. Okay. Dump. Come on, man. There has to be the one mythical, magical coach. Mario Tebow might work. Don't let me forget Mario Tebow in associates. Actually, I'm gonna write him down. This is frustrating. It is, but this is how it goes when you have a challenge series like this. Sometimes you suddenly have to worry about certain things that you never had to worry about before. We're gonna find that perfect coach for us. They have to be out there. They have to be. Come on. Come on. Carry. Stillman. Stillman might work. Maybe. It's a bit of a long shot. Marek Hrivik, who is a real player IRL, but obviously it's generated here. This dude might work as well. Stillman, Hrivik. Come on. Man, woman, child, I don't care. Somebody step up to coach this team. Thompson, carry, cycle. It's not gonna work. Rylan Bieksa might. Rylan Bieksa might work. I think he'd work better than Ginnon. Personally. We can write down Ginnon as well. Setzinger might work as well. I mean, we have a lot of options here. And we will continue to try every single one of these coaches until we find an answer.